2134 was introduced by the Judiciary Committee at the request of the State Board of Higher Education. Re-engrossed Senate Bill 2134 is a bill for an act to amend and reenact subsection 1 of section 15-10-17 of the North Dakota Century Code relating to the appointment and removal of institution presidents and the Commissioner of Higher Education by the State Board of Higher Education. Mr. Speaker, your Education Committee recommends do not pass on Senate Bill 2134 by vote of 10 yeas, 3 nays, and 0 absent not voting. Mr. Speaker.
Representative Schreiber-Beck.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker and members of the Assembly, your Committee on Education, with a vote of 10-3, recommends the defeat of engrossed Senate Bill 2134. Brought forward at the request of the State Board of Higher Education, this bill changes subsection 1 of section 15-10-17 with the provision that the consideration of the appointment or removal of the Commissioner or Chancellor of Higher Education must take place in executive session unless the Board of Higher Education chooses to open the meeting or the individual involved requests that the meeting be open to other individuals or the public and the Board consents to the request. Additionally, minor wording changes were made in this section. Testimony in support was presented by the Chancellor of the University System, and testimony in opposition was provided on behalf of the North Dakota Newspaper Association and the North Dakota Broadcasters Association. Committee discussions centered on if an executive session was beneficial in that those present would be able to have an open, frank discussion versus the need for transparency in the appointment or removal of the Chancellor of Higher Education. With a vote of 10-3 to defeat the bill, the transparency argument was upheld. Mr. Speaker and members of the Assembly, I respectfully request that you concur with the committee's recommendation to defeat engrossed Senate Bill 2134. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Is there any discussion? Seeing none, the House has before it for final consideration Senate Bill 2134. The clerk will open the key and you may record your vote. Has every member voted? Does any member wish to change their vote? Key will be closed and the clerk will take the record. Final vote shows 5 yea, 83 nay, 6 absent not voting. Senate Bill 2134 is declared failed. Continuing on the 17th order of business, the House has before it